There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Ramirez is there. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting second. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And it's a foul ball. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hit hard back up the middle. To his left, Lindor. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Astros. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. The 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
There is Altuve. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Way out in front.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Bare-handed for 1. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Left side. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading off with a try.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Standing in, Adam Rosales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit to third. Bregman has it. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 5th. Left fielder.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. And that misses, ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
They'll whip this one to first in time. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's George Springer. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 2nd appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay throw. Now he's safe at 3rd as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard up the middle. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is.
Leading off with a
First
drive,
offering on its way.
first baseman.
Grounded to short. To his left, Correa. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting eighth, catcher, Yan.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Altuve at second. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
Here's Melky Cabrera. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next up for the Astros, Evan Gattis, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with one away. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Back up the middle.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him and the outfielder made a strong.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Astros on top, 4-0. Into the box now, number 0. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Stepping up.
Donaldson.
From the belt, the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. Indians leave 1. They're down 4-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Brian McCann. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brian McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. After it is Cabrera. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Popped high in the air. Oh, he flubbed it. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this.
Leading off with a drive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Reddick is there, 2 down. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Popped him up. Correa has a play. Leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Evan Gattis now.
Leading off for Houston, catcher Evan Gattis. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians.
From the stretch.
Number 24.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Skied into straightaway right. Cabrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. Start making some adjustments.
And there's one down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Settling in now, number 0. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. Back here in Cleveland, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting. Designated Ryan McCann.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. There's one. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Line to the right side. Cabrera is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone!
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Donaldson becomes out number 2 this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So it may be too. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is. No, he can't come up with it. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. Correa ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His 4th long ball of this series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what?
Now batting. Catcher. Yan Gomes.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yan Gomes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. A nice look there at downtown Cleveland's skyline from the Cuyahoga River just outside Progressive Field, where we're set for the 9th inning. Evan Gattis is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. This is in the air out to right. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Throw on to first takes care of him, and
Marwin Gonzalez.
digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez to his left. He's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. In now for Cleveland, number 0. Over.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Indians.
Roberto Ozuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball was there, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher. Despite their home run production today,
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Altuve has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Josh Donaldson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line toward the gap in left center. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Houston Astros have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Charlie Morton is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight.